the discovery of the hidden hoard made headlines, and the team responsible for the find have been uncovering new details about it ever since. More than 18,000 individual items have been catalogued and analysed by experts across Europe.
It's a treasure trove in terms of the information that it gives, I think. It gives a really holistic picture of domestic life, even in terms of from the servants right to the lords in the house. And I think it's like, you know, upstairs, downstairs, Downton Abbey, but it's in the 17th century and it's in Dublin.
Explaining just why all these items were deposited together remains a work in progress. But it's hoped the castle will eventually display some of the archaeological finds, which after all were almost lost forever. Philip Bromwell, RTE News, Rathfarnham in Dublin.
Now Joe is here with today's sports news.
Yeah, thanks, John. Good evening to you. We're going to start with rugby first this evening, where the Ireland team to face Argentina in Sunday's World Cup quarter-final was named this afternoon. Johnny Sexton is fit to start after recovering from a heavy knock in last week's win over France. He trained with the rest of the squad this morning at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Ian Henderson starts in place of the injured captain Paul O'Connell, while Jordy Murphy and Chris Henry come into the back row. In Cardiff for us is Justin Tracy.
Yes, hello Joe. Yeah, after the week the Ireland management team put in, some positive news at last for them and everyone else for that matter. As you mentioned, Jonathan Sexton has been declared fit and will lead the line against the Argentinians on Sunday. It's knockout rugby from here, so no second chances. He's Joe Schmidt's on-field general, and it was with certain relief that the Ireland coach was able to name Johnny Sexton for Sunday.
He had a fairly light start to the week. He trained fully in the Millennium Stadium this morning, and we believe that he's ready to go. But we've got 48 hours more to freshen and hopefully be ready to go by 1 p.m. Sunday.
For the injured and suspended Jordy Murphy, Ian Henderson and Chris Henry are those who come in.
Look, it's obviously the biggest game of my career. It's something that the whole week, it's hard to keep the emotions in track because of the magnitude of it. But we just want to get out there and do the best we can.
We did think about putting Ian Henderson there and putting Donica Ryan in, and that may still happen during the game. But we felt that Paul is an unbelievably good scrummager for us. Ian is an incredibly strong young man, so we felt that added a little bit more ballast to our tight five because our back five have lost a lot of experience.
Paul O'Connell will be back with the squad over the weekend, but that won't extend to the dressing room come Sunday, according to the coach. So maybe time for a new hero to emerge. Now, after the team was announced, I caught up with Donal Lennon and we began by discussing Sexton's inclusion.
Yeah,